everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Lebgang Tabi. Thank you so much for being a part of this channel, and if you're joining in for the very first time, please make sure that you click on the subscribe button and that notification bell so that whenever I share my videos, you get to see them first. Alright, so today I've got a wonderful guest with me by the name of Hulisani, a beautiful lady from Venda. I mean, look at her, guys. Isn't she amazing? But anyway, before we start our topic for the day, please make sure that you subscribe, and please, can you just introduce yourself to my audience?
Hi everyone, it's an honor to be on this platform. My name is Hulisani Mushiane. An author and a motivational speaker. I am also an entrepreneur. I'm an author of 2 books, 60 Days of Bravery, 60 Devotions of Unlocking Tough Doors to Success, and Unlocking Tough Doors to Success, the 10 keys every woman should know. Yes.
What are those 10 keys? Can you just name 3 of them for now?
Okay, the first key is self-love. I teach women how to value themselves, love themselves. The second key, it's never be controlled by emotions, because emotions have a way of influencing our decision making. And then the third one, it's the 6 P's of success. Pursue the 6 P's of success.
Wow, guys, this is interesting. So there's 6 P's of success. Pursuing success, you mean?
Yeah.
All right, well, that's amazing. I can't wait to actually get hands on your book and just get to read all about those keys, because I think they're very valid. And on the 3 points that you just mentioned now, I mean, I can't help but point out the one that you spoke about, the self love, and having low self-esteem, for example.
Yes.
I think that's what a lot of women suffer with at this point, be it teens, even adults, people still have that,
Yes.
But now I think let's touch on, you are a motivational speaker,
Yes,
right?
I am.
Yeah, I think I want us to start there, and just tell me what inspired you to be a motivational speaker, and what is it that you talk about, basically?
Okay, like I said, motivational speaking was born because when I was growing up, I didn't have a voice. I felt like I was invalid to my peers. I was invalid at every area in my life. I felt like I was invalid. So I didn't have a voice. What I used to do was to write things down. And I came at a point where I realized that no, I do have a voice. It's just that I need the confidence in order to bring out my voice for everyone to hear. And when I bring out my voice, one woman will be inspired, and I can be able to change the world by just doing that. So that's how motivational speaking was born, and also Unlocking Tough Doors to Success was born, because like you said, most women are suffering from low self-esteem. We need self-confidence to achieve almost everything in our lives. We need self-confidence for marriage, self-confidence for our career, self-confidence for decision making at work. So it's very important that every woman should have self-confidence. And it's also hard to find a way of to find that thing that you are good at, or to find what you are confident in. So I also teach women how to discover themselves and use their values to become a success in life.
Okay, that's amazing. Thank you so much for that. I mean, that's powerful, and I can't help but think of personal stories, because when you're a speaker, there's always a story to tell.
Definitely.
I mean, I grew up in an environment where being a village girl was like taken as if you can't achieve certain things in
Definitely.
life, and you can't really become the best that you can be. And luckily for me, I never took that into heart,
Yes.
because I believe that if I'm in the same class as a person who studies in like matricial school or whatever, we are given the same opportunity, and if I put my mind into it, I can actually achieve.
Exactly.
But now obviously there are stories, there are some things that you go through as a person that gets you to a point where you feel like, what, this is who I am today because of a certain situation.
Yes.
Is there a story, is there something that happened at some point in your life where you feel like it kind of also inspired the motivational speaking?
Yes.
Because you talk a lot about self-confidence, self-esteem. Did you have low self-esteem at some point? I'm just curious to know if you have a story.
Yes, I do have a story. When I was growing up, I used to have low self-esteem. At school, I used to have only one friend, and but then sometimes that one friend was just not there, so it was only me having to face everything on my own. And also part of being raised by a single mother, it played a role in that, because we always think that, okay, people from families with both parents, they've got access to everything. So that played a role. So having low self-esteem, it was just me in my own little shell, trying to discover myself, and having to do different things in order to become relevant to society, to become relevant to my friends, to become accepted by people. So I had to do many things to become accepted by my friends. And I came to a point where I realized that no, I am very valid, and to be authentic, it's really good, and it helps you to achieve many things in life, because we have many people fake. I'm sorry to say that, but
No, but it's true. Don't be sorry, because they are. I mean, we live in a society where people are actually living with masks on.
Exactly.
And then they're pretending to be other people, and we can't shy away from that.
Exactly.
And they need so much help, because I mean, you're not happy.
Definitely.
You portray this smile, as an interface, and then the next thing inside of you, you're hurting, inside of you, you're breaking.
Exactly.
You are broken, actually.
Behind those closed doors, you cry every night, trying to figure out how am I going to come out of this thing, So basically, I teach women to be authentic and become true to themselves. Use those values, develop something of themselves, because it also helps to do something that you are passionate about, that you really love doing. Because, for example, if you just sitting like, I want to be successful, I want to be like Leboga Mogosi, who's on TV, but is your passion around TV? Can you really do that? Do you have that potential? So sometimes you'll end up doing things to get on TV, so that you become like Leboga Mogosi, and then you end up falling.
I like what you said, and I think I want to touch on something. Often people think being inspired by someone else, or having a mentor, having someone you look up to, actually means you have to be a duplicate of them.
Yes.
And that's not the case. So if you see me doing this, and let's just take a famous celebrity, for example. Look at Bonang Mateba. Bonang Mateba, she's an entertainer, she MCs, she does events, she does all of that. And her work is unique in her own way. And then you get inspired by her, but now you don't get inspired by the work she puts and then all the things that she has based on the fact that she worked hard, but instead you actually want to live her life. And that is that's where the twist comes in, because now you are not being yourself. You are actually having a desire to be like someone else, instead of seeking motivation or drawing inspiration from that person. I mean, I am inspired by Bona, but I'm not, exactly. And I can't say I want to be like Bona. No, I'm inspired by her, but obviously I see myself taking responsibility of my life and doing something great with my life.
Exactly.
And with everything that she has, be it cars, be it house, and everything, those are material things. But the truth is, we all need beautiful houses, beautiful cars at some point. But now the great thing about the inspiration you can get from her is that she worked hard for it. That's why she got where
Exactly. She has her own story to tell.
So what is
this
it?
is how I got it, and then she crafted it. She made it possible. So when maybe you're trying to craft her own, journey or her own difficulties and all that, and then in the process you're losing yourself.
I like that. You just said it. I mean, losing yourself, because there isn't the best way to describe it. If you're gonna be doing something just for the sake of getting some kind of exposure on certain things, not because you are passionate about it or not because it's something that you really, really desire, at some point you're gonna fall.
Exactly.
It's gonna catch up with you. So be yourself and try by all means to. I'm actually inspired by you. Hey, this is amazing, and we're having this conversation, and what comes to my mind is I'm thinking of a lot of women that are out there, a lot of women that are still looking down at themselves, looking down at others, and obviously seeing the successful ones as if they've got blessers or whatever, because some people can't just be happy for you if you achieve certain things.
Definitely.
And I don't know, what message do you have to those ladies or women that are actually going through a tough time where they're still not decided on who they are, what they want to be, or where their direction is? I mean, the years it's just starting, and someone is still on the resolution that they had 2 years ago. They still haven't applied even a single one of them. So what do we do? What is it that you can say to them?
What I can say is that mostly our pain, it's the one that directs us to our purpose. Let's take for instance, if your pain is unemployment or not getting a job, or securing certain deals, so that's where your passion lies, your purpose lies on that area. So what you need to do, you need to find ways of creating opportunities for others. So it does not necessarily mean if you are not getting employed, you are not employable. You can employ somebody, so you can actually create something from your pain, and also seek information from other women. I know it's difficult to just go to Italy and say, yo, I need this kind of thing, I need advice. Go and associate yourself with those kind of women who are success hungry. It doesn't mean that people who are portraying Facebook pictures or social media pictures saying I've got this, I've got that, they are really happy or they are there in life. So you shouldn't take it and say they have reached, because they are not there yet. They are still trying to succeed. So even yourself, you can create something out of yourself. So it's very important to also not lose yourself in the process of achieving your goals. Also be true to yourself on what you can really do. Introspect yourself on the things that you are able to achieve and the things that you can not really reach, because it's so important to do the things that you can really do so that you can be excellent, because we preach excellence. It's very important to be excellent in everything that you do.
What do I say after that, guys? What do I say after that? I mean, there's so much that we can talk about, but I think that is enough glimpse to actually get you thinking about your life, thinking about ways you can actually transform and empower yourself. So where can we find your book? And I know that you have an upcoming event. Can you tell us about that before we wrap up our video?
Yes, my upcoming event, it's Women of Prayer. It's where we accept any kind of woman from any kind of religion, any kind of background, to come and interact and network with other women, to come and get inspired from business women. And we also share advices on how to succeed in our lives, to be effective in each and every area of our lives, be it in our career, in our businesses, and how to start our businesses. So you'll get to interact with other women and also see some products from different women. If you have products, you can come and display your product and get exposure as well, because it's event like this that builds a woman. You need another woman to in order to hold your hand in order to succeed in life. So the event is on the 1st of February at Arcadia Scout Hall at 10 o'clock. So it will be going down. We have an expert in the marriage industry, an expert in the business industry. She's got her products going, so she's going to share her experiences and everything that you need to know. Also, my books, you can get them on Google Books. It's there. It's Unlocking Tough Doors to Success, or you can simply go to my Facebook page, Hulisani Mushiane, and then you inbox me. I can also deliver it handling.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so that's it for the day, and thank you so much for being my guest today, and thank you so much for sharing such inspiration to us. Like you heard, guys, her books are available, so you can contact her. She told you where you can get her, so you can even go to Facebook, Hulisani Mushiane. You can get her details there. Even about the event, you can go into her page. I think there's a pricing there, right? How much is the entrance fee?
The entrance fee for attending, it's free.
Okay.
But to display your products, it's 100 rands per table. Yes.
I mean, guys, it's 100 rand. Just 100 rand. You can actually market your brand. I mean, and that's something important that we do here as Real Talk with Ntabi, as an entrepreneur from a platform called Entrepreneur Puzzle. We look into such and believe that there's so much that we can do together to promote one another and to promote our businesses. I mean, together we can do more. If you are selling something, if you've got a book and everything, you know, right now after this, I mean, I'm gonna make sure that I get a copy of her book and make sure that I get her details. I display it on my social platforms as well, market her as well. I mean, let's do this. I mean, I'm not an author at this point, so there's nothing wrong sharing, guys. Share. I mean, someone might be needing this knowledge, and of course the message is amazing, so maybe you can get it as well and start your year in a beautiful note. With that said, remember to subscribe and make sure that you comment. If you wish for us to communicate about something else, make sure that you comment, and yeah, do all of that. From me and Huli,
Cheers.
cheers for now.